here. Do y'all remember this lady? I did a video about her. She worked at LAX in the Mac store, right? She did the day in the life where she showed us every little meticulous thing that she did at the Mac store, including where they hid the money, opening procedures. She showed us logs. She showed us everything, right? And then she proceeded to get fired.
Have a good day, y'all. Where are you flying to today? What's your name? I'm Jenny. I'm Bree. Nice to meet you. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? So we're out of NC-17. It's a bit darker, but it's perfect because once this like mixed together. Oh my God. I actually really feel bad.
Now remember, I said I don't know why the lady got fired, but she said she was going to come back and do a story time. And we're going to see this for the first time together.
Hey guys, obviously this is long overdue, but with how everything has blown up, you guys have lost your minds. You guys have lost your minds. I just want to make this so simple, so quick and straight to the point. You guys, the company that I worked for, the airport, they did not ask me to take the videos down. They did not ask me to remove them. They didn't. They told me that I did not have to. This was not a type of security breach or security risk that was putting anybody, in harm's way. The airport, they have a ton of security. They have a ton of things in place, just to make sure that everybody is safe. Tons of people that are filming in and out of the airport all the time. Our badges, we wear them publicly and around passengers and customers all the time. So they themselves was no, you don't need to take the video down. Obviously, you violated, social media policies within our company, but there is no safety risk or anything like that to where you need to worry about getting in trouble with the law or being put on the no-fly list you guys are talking about in the comments. Am I mad at myself for making a mistake? Yes, I fucked up. I fucked up, you guys. It was really it was so innocent. I literally just wanted to take you guys on a day in my life as a Mac manager. I've been doing this for years. I've made day in the life videos at work before. I've been a Mac girl for almost 5 years, filming content within the brand, within the store. I've been doing it. So I didn't think nothing of it. Did I fuck up? Yes. Let this be a lesson to you guys to confirm with the companies that you work for what you can post on social media and what you can't.
Girl, what do you mean a lesson to us? This is a lesson to you. You broke the social media policy and got fired. And then you said this is a lesson to us. This is why do y'all get on here gaslighting us we the problem? Because didn't she say in the beginning, we lost our minds or something because everybody was why are you recording all of this at work? And granted, I know that she does makeup and she does it very well. She's very beautiful. Makeup looks great. But when y'all are at work, they're paying you to work. And there's a social media policy which you violated. We weren't employed by Mac at the LAX airport. So we didn't need to know about their social media policy. I keep telling y'all, there are so many people on TikTok getting fired for recording at work. And they're I didn't think it was a big deal. I don't know. And honestly, at this point, if you see all these videos on TikTok of people getting fired at their job and you're just no, it's not going to happen to me. Not me. They'll never let me go. It might be unexpected to you too, especially how it was to her. She's oh, I did it all the time. Yeah, ma'am, you were violating the policy and you ain't even know it. So they let you go. They may even say they like it until somebody else points out that you're violating something and has a one-up on you that you're violating company policy. And now guess what? You're fired. And then you're going to say something oh, well, they see me doing it before. It never was a problem before. Just be safe out there, y'all. It's just not worth it. Don't risk your livelihood for social media. And I know a lot of y'all like to record day in the lives, but you really got to be careful or actually read the social media policy to make sure you aren't in violation of anything if you're going to take the risk. If you really must record that bad and give content to a bunch of people who really don't care that much anyway, if you get fired, at least read, are you doing it well within your limits?
Confirm with the companies that you work for what you can post on social media and what you can't, because obviously you see what can happen. I just wanted to come in here and make that very, very clear. The airport did not ask me to remove the videos. If it was such a security risk, they would have asked me to remove them immediately, during my termination. They would have also by now, if that was the case, sent me a cease and desist. I did end up just going ahead and calling HR today just to confirm. And she did confirm that, no, you are not under any type of investigation. You would have known that the day that we terminated you. You are not being asked to take the videos down. You are not at risk. All the works. I'm human. We live and we learn. You know what I mean? For all the other allegations that are coming out, you guys, I'm not even going to touch on those because keep in mind, you are always the villain in somebody else's story. I'm not going to touch on it. But
I don't even think she's a villain. You know, I think she made a mistake that far too many people are making nowadays, recording at work. A lot of people need their jobs currently in society, and you don't want to lose it because you're trying to go viral on TikTok. And a lot of people see TikTok as something they do on the side, unless you're a full-time content creator. And then the conversation might shift a little bit. But nonetheless, when you work in corporate America or you work for a company, what you do on social media and what you do at your 9-to-5 job, they can't mesh, y'all. And a lot of y'all have employee handbooks that you haven't even looked over to know that you can't be recording on the clock. So when they catch you and you don't went viral on TikTok because you've been constantly recording at the job, they have enough ammo to let you go. I want people to be careful also. And I'm going to just be honest and say it here, y'all. I think a lot of people are starting to blur the line between social media and their employment. Sometimes it's truly best to keep them separate. Do you know how many people have got fired for even unrelated things that they posted on social media just because people have seen where you worked at? You said something that made them mad online, and now cancel culture is coming for you, and you made it so easy that they know exactly where you work because you do day in the life videos, remember? Including your employment. Now they done called your job and got you fired. Do you know there are people getting fired just because they have a social media following? Not because they did anything wrong. It's just because they have a following. And guess what? Your boss don't like that. Your boss don't like that. You're making money on the side and they might feel like, hey, you might not need this job. And they're hating on you. I'm being totally honest. It could be something as silly as that. These are just things I want y'all to think about when it comes to employment. And she's right. We all do make mistakes, and this is just the consequence of her actions. She got fired.
It is what it is. I can't do nothing to change the past. All I can do is move forward. So if you're rocking with me, you're rocking with me. And if, you're not, I can't do anything about it. My business is out there. I'm human. I've made mistakes in the past. I've, just like everybody has some skeletons in their closet. You know what I mean? So all you can do is move forward from them. But I'm washing my hands of this. I'm not speaking on it anymore. To make it very, very clear, all I was terminated from the job. There is no security risk. Nobody's lives are at stake. I'm not being investigated. I violated some social media policies. That was it. So again, if the airport or if security thought that my videos could put people's lives at stake, they would have told me to take the videos down. And I would not be sitting here talking to you guys right now. I'm a makeup girly through and through. So I'm just going to continue to bring you guys like makeup content. I'm still going to do day in the life vlogs, whether that's like with work or, just regular day in my life. I'm bringing it to you. So if you like that type of content, that's what my page is going to consist of.
Do y'all want to know what is interesting about this response video here? Remember in the last video, a lot of us was like, hey, security breach. I was like, upset, for all my military folks out there. What's up? Anyway, she's saying that's not why she got fired. Okay, cool. Remember that comment that I pointed out? Actually, insert the clip right here. See, somebody with a little bill profile says, judging by the comments, I'm surprised this video is still up. And that's not even the part that's getting me off. What's getting me is the creator commenting directly underneath saying, and it will remain up with the smile heart emoji. Girl, if I was an employer and I read that after just seeing this right here, you boohoo crying, walking out LAX airport, right? And then you saying these words right here, not me.
I love my job. I would have never done anything to jeopardize it.
And I went to your comments where you were recording and I seen you say, and it will remain up. I would be wondering, where is the woman who just said she wouldn't do anything to jeopardize her job? Because we looking for her. Where's she at? We looking for her. Turn on the light. Would you be willing to do anything to keep a job? And it seemed like she was doubling down in the comment section. Like she didn't do anything wrong when in fact, ma'am, you did do something wrong. Yeah, you're saying you're not being fired for security reasons or security breach, but you were fired because you were recording and broke the social media policy and you didn't want to take the video down. Ma'am, you're looking like you're uncoachable. Can't nobody tell you nothing. So I think what a lot of people are missing here is when you're recording and you get fired for recording and you leave said recording up, saying, hey, I'm not taking it down, and that is in fact why you got fired, what do you think your next employer would say about that? And I'm only putting it out because I know somewhere somebody's going to be like, she didn't get fired for a security breach, so what's the problem? You're keeping the evidence up of why they fired you and you refuse to take it down. Should somebody be looking at you as a star player to add to their team of workers? I don't know. Y'all answer that in the comments because I'm confused. And just so I'm not being gaslighted, because I feel like I got gaslighted a little bit in this response, I want to check her profile right now to see if she took the video down. Oh, actually, she didn't, because I showed y'all in the beginning that video had millions of views. The same video in which she said she wasn't going to take down is still up. Wow, look at there. Sometimes I think the best way to show that you're growing as a person or you learned a lesson is to show by taking down the video that you shouldn't have up on the internet because it got you fired. I don't know, but maybe TikTok is paying for that video. Maybe that's why she don't want to take it down. Maybe it'll be down later. But I will say this, if y'all are serious about your employment, you got to be cautious and understand how you look online. And that ain't a good look. But do you think that she should have got fired for breaking the social media policy? Or do you think that it's not a big deal because it wasn't a quote unquote security issue at the airport? But we got to start making better decisions today in order to have a better future.